Shirou Emiya. Can we talk about this wonderful, awesome guy for a little while? Just a little while. I don't know how long I'm gonna make this video. I just gotta express myself first, get something off my chest. Simply put, I hate this dude, man. Now, I got a confession. I watched Unlimited Blade Works first. Crazy, right? I know some people, maybe most people, may argue that the original Stay Night or even Fate Zero should be first in line of viewing, but I ain't gonna lie. I was on Crunchyroll one night and I just clicked on it. Enter Rin Tosaka of the Tosaka family, one of the 3 great mage families, I believe. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Now, assuming I don't have to go into a crazy backstory of everyone I bring up in this video, just try to follow along. Basically, it's some mages in a holy grail war, I should say. And they each summon a mighty warrior from the past who acts as their servant to assist them in battle, of taking the other masters out in pursuit of the holy grail that grants any one wish, I believe. Now, Rin was set out on summoning Saber as her servant. Front page Saber, main character servant Saber. Everybody probably wanted a piece of that. I'm talking about the Eins, burn, pride, and joy. She in there putting sugar, spice, and everything nice. I'm talking about cooking it up real good. Talking all types of majestic colors. She got Archer instead. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I put Archer up against any one of them. He may not be the strongest, but he gonna bang for a show. How you want it? The bow or the sword? Archer hit the saying, are you my servant? Are you my master? On some stop touching me, I'm not touching you type shit. So he like, shit, I ain't asked to be here. I'm disappointed myself, but hey, we in this together now. Now, one fateful night. See what I did there? Shirou find himself in the middle of a servant fight. Archer out there getting it in on the school grounds with another servant. In comes one of my favorite servants. You know what? I take that back. I'm putting Lance up against anybody, cause... Yep. Oh, Shirou had done stepped on the tree branch or something, cause Lancer, what that was, done got on his ass. And boy, did he choose the wrong answer that night, cause Lancer ran down on him, and they pretty much cost him his life. Damn near the first episode. Look at him, admitting to getting his ass beat.
Boy! I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Okay?
I'm telling y'all, Lancer that dude. So Rin wind up saving Shirou's life after Lancer pierced his heart. And later that same night, Lancer pop up from the shadows on DT, told him it gotta be bad dying twice in the same day. But hey, I tried to make it quick and painless, but you stupid, ain't you? So he came back to finish him a second time, and in my opinion, this part alone with Shirou not knowing what the hell going on at all, him holding his own fighting Lancer, or evading, I should say, was simply crazy to me. He don't got no taekwondo background, no little league baseball trophies nowhere. He was on the archery team, but this ain't no damn archery. Shit. So for him to make it to the point of summoning Saber was crazy to me. I was still on his side at this point. So boom, that's how he summoned Saber. The next part that got me was when Saber and Berserker were fighting outside the church. Oh, y'all ain't met Berserker yet. Berserker, audience, Berserker. Anything you want to say to the people, Berserker? Great hands, I feel you. Got his ass saved right there too. Okay, now same fight, different route. This is the Heaven's Field movie. Look what happened to him here. He gonna learn. Shit, he might not. He won't. He doesn't. See, cause now at this point, he just trying shit. I'm pretty sure something clicked in his head and he hadn't realized he was the main character, cause you don't just do nothing like that, right? Like, Saber can't live without you. It's not the other way around. Now, fun fact. Archer been trying to kill Shirou from the day they met for his own personal reasons, right? We're gonna get to that in just a bit. Another fun fact. A servant by the name of Caster has the ability, I think her noble phantasm is the rule breaker or something like that. Basically, she used it to turn a few of the other servants into her own servant. That's right, took them right from their masters. A shooter with a shooter, if you will. So this is when she took control of Saber from Shirou and had her do this to him. Man, I'm telling you, this dude Shirou done potentially died 95 times in this show. Now this was Gilgamesh fight versus Berserker. I'm letting y'all see this for one reason. I'm setting up a power rank system. Berserker is said to be arguably the strongest of the servants. And I ain't gonna lie, what ultimately caused Berserker that fight was him trying to protect Emiya. Archer finally got to fight Shirou. They pretty much parallel to each other. Had them a little heart-to-heart convo in the middle of the fight, got to talking about their beliefs and stuff, and it was revealed that they were just alike, you know, or was. So we got the backstory and Archer's motives. He was just trying to get Shirou to open his eyes, but that boy Shirou ain't want to hear none of that. If he ain't talking about no Rin, no Sakura, no saving humanity, he don't want shit to do with you. Now, Archer Noble Phantasm was Unlimited Blade Works, what you see here, basically his own little realm. They were just imitations of a bunch of weapons. Now, don't get me wrong, now, you can still die. Them bitches still hit. It was just the great value Walmart version. They fighting, Shirou soaking up all that game Archer was putting down. Took all his moves like they did Soulja Boy.
Oh, he copied my whole fucking flow! Oh, word for word, bar for bar! Oh, don't act like I didn't.
Then they, you know, wiggled around the fact that Shirou was clearly outmatched and Archer let him win. That's right, I said that Archer let him win. So yeah, Archer and Shirou pretty much the same. And Archer went through everything Shirou is going to go through, and he's just trying to prevent that hero of justice stuff from even happening. But the writer said, let there be Shirou Emiya, and let this man have that victory. Beaten, broken, battered, bleeding to death. But the writers went to working that wrist, boy. He over there popping a self-revive right in front of this man. That was, if I'm not mistaken, that was Saber's ability flowing through Shirou, I think. She had, like, can heal. Yeah. Her and her master can heal, I guess. I think. Messed around, hit Archer with his own lingo. Listen.
I am, you wouldn't, the bone of my sword.
As if I wasn't mad already, boy, I was pissed off at this point. I was rooting for him to die. I'm just saying, I wanted him to die. The plot armor for this dude is crazy. For the simple fact of him, this is what he did. He told Saber, let me fight Archer, right? Told him, let me fight Archer by myself. Don't get involved. Even though Saber promised to protect him through everything. Like, I don't care about what he got deep down inside him. Like, he's just a school student. What can he possibly do to these servants in this war? Then he told Saber, don't jump in him and Gilgamesh fight either, like my nigga. Who do you think you are? Which brings us to the Gilg fight. Now, if you thought him slipping by Archer was wild, they let this man walk off into a battle with none other than Goldie next. Yes, Gilgamesh. Like Debo, Gilgamesh. Now, we just seen him wipe the floor with arguably the strongest, or so they say, of the servants. Watch Shirou take his happy ass in there. So I wanted Gil to rip his damn head off. I thought he reached his fighting potential in his fight against Archer, but they again said, let there be Shirou Emiya. Just this expert of a fighter all of a sudden. Man went from novice to expert in 20 episodes. From newborn calf to Brahma bull. The man Emiya done took Gilgamesh to his own Unlimited Blade Works. Now they just fucking with me at this point, right? The writers and, you know, they messing with me. You know what he told him? You wanna know what he told him? He basically said, I'm finna whoop your ass, because even though you got all these weapons you possess, you're not a master of a single one. He told him, you ain't got no skills, playboy, we just alike. And in my head, right, I'm like, what makes you an expert swordsman all of a sudden? Oh, another fun fact. Yeah, Shirou here had to use all of Rain's mana to fight Gil. So that's another pick-me-up. Plot armor equals crazy. If you don't know what the mana is and what that does, look it up. I'm tired of talking. We wrapping this thing up. So yeah, I just had to unleash that Uzumaki barrage on poor Shirou just now. He had the whole, I'm gonna be the Hokage one day speech and all that. You know, that kind of spirit about him. He was just naive to the fact. Archer just trying to tell him the whole time, like, that hero of justice stuff don't mean shit. Like, I've been there, done that. You're just gonna go through a reoccurring, repeating cycle over and over. And Shirou basically just like, no, man, fuck you. I'm gonna save everybody. Like, nobody's dying. Lancer damn near killed you in the first episode. Ren brought you back, so they voted you back on the island. He came back to kill you the second time. Saber comes and bails you out. Rin developed a soft spot for you, so y'all teamed up, and Berserker could have killed you. Archer damn near cut you in half. I don't know how many times Rin made him save your life. Saber's blade went straight through you. Kazuki put the hands on you. You were clearly outmatched by Gilgamesh, but I don't know how you got out of that. You had to use Rin's mana to even fight that battle. You jumped off the porch when Gilgamesh was taking Ilya Heart. As bad as they did Ryder and Unlimited Blade Works, she could have probably killed you. It was just him constantly throwing his body in the line of fire throughout the whole thing. It's just like, this dude could have died 100 times in one season, in like 20-something episodes. I'm like, I could respect the meat shield friend, I guess. I don't know. All jokes aside though, right? This was an amazing series, and this was just something I had to do. Say what you may, it's all entertainment. I loved it, by the way. Look. One last time.
Go ahead and cut your arm, but first take a step to the right.
What are you doing? Oh, saving Shirou again. Oh, so ironic. I'm through with this dude, man.